Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on my video. I hope you enjoy it. If you are a returning subscriber, you know the vibes already. Let's get right into the video. So I'm currently 24. I'm a 2000 baby. I make 25 this year in October. And I've really been reflecting on my life, like not overthinking, but just, reflecting, thinking about how far I've come, where I am now, how much I have grown and matured. And I wanted to share a few tips for people that are younger than me, same age as me. You might even be older than me, but it's more so just advice for you in your 20s. So my advice, well, tips, whatever you want to call it, is going to be like what I've learned from my 20 to now in the time frame. So definitely I want to start with rejection is one of the best things you can receive. I know it sounds kind of crazy because, if you get rejected, it's like, wow, why not me? And why this person? And that can be with anything, a job, an opportunity, a relationship, mainly with rejection. At first, it comes across as you're not enough. But honestly, rejection is you are enough. You are more than enough for that situation. Mainly, it was hard for me when I was going from like job to job, trying to figure out what I really wanted to do. But also, it was more so I was trying to make some good, fast money. And when I wouldn't like get a call back, or I would go for an interview and they moved on, it's like, well, damn, like, what did I do wrong? But all in all, I did everything right. It just wasn't my time. And with rejection, you have to look at it as, like you have something better on the way, and that wasn't meant for you. It wasn't your time. And with you being so young in your 20s, we just really getting out of high school, becoming real adults, when you hit 21. Also, I didn't go to college. I was already working, so my path is different. But still, like with rejection, take it as it was actually a blessing. Something else that I would say is kind of coming from the rejection is to trust in God's timing. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an angel, like I'm in my Bible every day. Now, I do pray every day, but I would like to be in my Bible more, and I'm working on that. Nobody is perfect, but as I've got older, I've got closer to God. I did grow up in church, like I praise dance, I sung in the choir, I was active in church. And as I got older, I started to kind of pull away from church. And with you getting older and you start going through more trials and tribulations, the person you call on is God. And I had to learn that even with rejection, God's timing is the perfect timing. The saying, he's not going to come when you want him to come, but he's going to be on time. And where I'm at right now, I've come to realize that, things might have not went the way I wanted them to go, but they worked out for the best. And everybody have their own beliefs. They're not into being so Christian or whatever, but I can say that like God's timing is real, and everyone is on God's timing. We all have our own path, But when you're gonna really go through something and it seems like it was a miracle, or like, wow, this really happened, it was God's timing. Another big thing that I can say I kind of caught on to it pretty early, but like now it's like staying home. Like when I had got my first car, y'all, I was rolling. I did not stay home. I came home to go to sleep, but that was it. Like I was always somewhere, and not saying I was in trouble. Like with me having my first car, I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned to be more like at a slow pace, you know, and not moving so fast, and you know, like getting caught up in the wrong things or with the wrong crowd. So like now with me being older, I'm very more comfortable with like staying at home, watching a movie, even having my own like club in my room with music. And even like I've been enjoying just sitting outside or going for a walk. It's just like as you grow older, certain stuff, it doesn't hit the same how it used to hit. I know like for most of us, when we hit 21, we ready to drink, go out and party, have a great time, you know, like do us. We feel like we young, we turn, we free. But as you grow older, it's like, you know, I could have been more serious at an early age. And that's really the purpose of this video, of me, you know, some people don't have parents to guide them in life, or siblings. A lot of people learn things on their own. I've learned some things on my own, but I can say for the most part, my parents and my family, they've coached me along the way. I just had to go through it myself and realize that, you know, they weren't leading me in the wrong direction, because they went through it already. So I can just say like, you know, a lot of things just don't excite me anymore. And it's a great thing, because that's how I knew I was maturing. Like, you know, I'm not into the same music. I don't really care for the same foods, junk foods, and going out. If I do step out, I'm more so like going where it's an older crowd, where they playing like swing out music and R&B. Like I'm not even entertained with like the rap and shaking my butt, because I didn't been there before. So, you know, it's just as you grow older, things start to change. Also, I can say like you're gonna lose friends, and you're gonna have, you know, relationship errors, and that's okay. You live, you learn. As you grow, you experience other people, and that's with friendships or relationships. People can grow apart. You know, at one point in time, you can bond with someone, but as y'all both start shifting and changing in life, y'all eventually are going to grow apart, because sometimes you can bond with someone over something that you were interested in at the time. Like for instance, if you were partying a lot, you know, you were with friends that party a lot too. And when you get out of that, it's like y'all can still be friends, but y'all not as close as y'all were, because maybe they still want to party and you want to chill and lay back and get more serious with life. And I'm not saying that people that party a lot are not serious with their lives. I just feel like for me, I don't have to be out and about anymore, you know, like, and then things happening, and, you know, I feel more safer at home. But, you know, people outgrow each other. It can be a bad situation or a great outcome, but all in all, people that were in your life at a point of time, y'all may not be together within years to come. Just like how you go through different phases of your life, you're going to go through different phases of friendships and relationships, like really throughout your entire life, unless you really find someone that is growing with you, like y'all are on the same page. If y'all begin to fall off, it's not going to work. And another point I would say is cherish every moment. Cherish every single minute of the day, I promise you. Like, life moves. Time waits for no one. I'm not gonna say like my years flew by. But I can say like you can put off something, but next thing you know, it's a new month. It's a new year. So with me saying cherish every moment, also do what's best for you. Like, don't put off something, don't wait. Like, do what you want to do and cherish every moment each day. Be happy, enjoy your life. And especially when I say cherish moments, I mean like spend time doing what you love and spend time with who you love. You know, like, we are growing each and every day. We don't know when it's our last day, and we don't know when it's someone that we love, you know, when it's their last day as well. And a lot of people actually take life for granted. And I can say I did at one point in time. Like, I was just, you know, caught up in the moment. But as I've grown older, now I'm more serious about my life. Like, I'm more serious about the choices I'm making, who I spend my time with, the music I listen to, podcasts I watch. Like, I'm very picky about what I do in my life now, because I want to make the right choices for myself. And the last thing I would say, let me see what's gonna come to my mind. Lastly, I would say to not be in a rush and to not compare. Like, nowadays, social media is booming, and it's hard sometimes when you see people your age that's in a better position than you are. But you got to understand that some people, they don't show their flaws, and some people actually can put on a show. You really don't know what someone is going through unless you are really close to them. And you know, a lot of people can compare their lives to others, or even towards celebrities. You know, like let's say like Valentine's Day is coming up, and we on social media and we see somebody bought their soulmate a car or a house. Like, you know, and a lot of us start to compare, but it's like everyone are at different, you know, different walks and at different times of their lives. And long as you are happy where you are and you have a drive and goals that you are ready to achieve, whatever somebody else is doing in their lives, that's them. You know, be happy for them, congratulate them, because your time is coming. Like I said before, God's timing is the perfect timing. So you really can't compare to no one else. We are all different. With people being so young, you know, they looking up to others, they are inspired by other people, but at the end of the day, you are one of a kind, and we all have different paths, and we all are on this earth to serve a different purpose. So, you know, with being so young, being in your 20s, Just don't get caught up into, BS and crap. Be happy, do what's best for you, get serious, save your money, work on your credit score, cherish moments with your grandparents, and really just get on it early as possible.